My dearest, I am writing this letter to you for I am aware that I do not have much time left on this earth with you. There is so much more in which I wanted to experience with you, yet I contracted pneumonia through my travels from Atlantic City to Philadelphia, which has left me in an unfavorable condition. My selfishness has resulted in the letter that you are reading, which I hope will fill you with warmth and light, and I urge for you to not be saddened by my passing, for I will always be with you. Let me take this time to reflect on the trials and tribulations we've experienced over our 17 years of marriage, which have felt far too short. It must have been destiny that I was working at A.D. Works Confectionery in Jamestown when you visited during your business travels to promote your confectionery. How discouraging was it for me with your infrequent visits and your distaste for exchanging letters, yet somehow our bond was unbreakable, as you have not left my mind since our fateful encounter. Courtship swiftly turned into marriage, and I was swooped off my feet by your charm and endless affection. The public doubted the authenticity of our engagement, yet none of this was relevant, since you claimed that you are undoubtedly in love with me, as I feel the same. Every day, without fail, you delivered me a handful of fresh flowers, even when you were not beside me, yet I knew this was a sign of your tenderness. 3 years into marriage, my health began to deteriorate as I contracted illness, yet this has not in any regards held me back from my obligations as your wife. And you never failed to assist me during these trying times, nor did I ever voice not one complaint. Even as I write to you, I will not voice any complaints regarding my illness, as it would be far too selfish to leave you with that burden. Your mother's disappointment in me for not bearing your children still weighs heavy on my heart. Yet this never affected you, which is something I admire. Your heart contains an astounding amount of kindness, and our decision to establish a school for children is one of my greatest prides. You may think wrong of me to make the allegation that it was our decision, as you always said it was my idea, yet without your assistance, this dream of mine would never have manifested. Those precious children enrolled at our school felt like my own, which has filled my heart with overwhelming joy as I recollect on the fond memories I had at that school. Even now, you do not yet know of how severe my illness is, as you are swiftly on your way towards the hotel I reside in. I do not yet know how much longer I can withstand not seeing your adoring face, as I will attempt to hold on until then. If it's God's will for us to meet again before my departure, that would bring me the greatest pleasure. Yet if it is too short, I want to leave you with the greatest admiration as a husband. Despite the success of Hershey, you made copious amounts of time to spend with me, which has left me feeling grateful and thankful that I was able to spend the last 17 years beside you, my beloved. There is so much more I wish I could share, but I will wait until we meet again. Until then, continue to make me proud, as I know you are meant to accomplish so much more than what you have thus far. With love, Kitty.